Alright, man. I have not had to show my face on here in a while, so I've got to adjust some stuff that I normally don't do. There we go. Alright. Hopefully that light hides some of the shitty facial hair I've been growing. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. That doesn't look right. Hold on, let me turn the brightness down a bit. There we go. I think that works. There we go. Alright. Nope. Yeah, hold on. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright. Man, my hair looks awful right now. Now you guys know I don't really show my face that much here on YouTube. Alright. Hopefully everything's working. Hopefully everything's running smoothly. Shit, I just noticed my shirt. This is perfect. Hold on. Wait, let me... I don't think y'all can see this, but that's the shirt I'm wearing, which is perfect for the topic I'm about to discuss. I swear I did not plan this. I just grabbed the shirt off the floor, and this is what it turned out to be. So, there we go. Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Zacatech2995 here, and I'm doing something a little different today for this video. I was gonna do a Far Cry 5 recording because to be honest, I've kind of fallen off sort of online a little bit. It's just, I'm not really interested in it right now, and so instead of doing that, I just finished watching Tokyo Ghoul episode 1 at work yesterday, and I figured I had to talk about it. I had to talk about it because I have a lot of thoughts on it, mostly positive. There's a few critiques I have, but I'll get into that later. But yeah. So without further ado, let me just talk about it, so I don't draw this video out to more than I want to maybe have this about 10 or 20 minutes. Knowing me, it's probably going to be longer. But, so, let me start off by saying I am not really that far in the manga. You heard me right. I am reading the manga to Tokyo Ghoul because after that Route A shit, man, I'm like, I have to read it. That way I can get, like, the real story. So, there's, like, 166 chapters in the manga, and I'm on chapter 32, I want to say, because I got an app on my phone where I can read it online, so it's way easier for me to do that, because I don't have a lot of time for shit like that. So, what I heard before I saw the episode was they were planning on doing the first 6 chapters in episode 1. And that got me worried when I heard about that, because I'm like, alright, that is way too quick. But after seeing it, I kind of saw what they did. They trimmed some of the stuff that they didn't need so they could focus on the main part of the story in the episode. Because I'm just going to go on record and say that most of the stuff that they did in the first chapters was mostly filler. Like, it's background information that you don't really need in the anime right now. So they mostly just trimmed it and just shortened some of the stuff. That way they could just breeze by it, and I didn't really have a problem with that when I saw it, because it was mostly self-contained in this first episode. So that's good. Another thing I want to give this praise for is the opening. They did not do that Route A bullshit where it was just like a static image that just changed a little bit, man. That was like the laziest fucking opening I ever saw in my life, man. So thank God they actually did like a legit opening this time. And speaking of which, I'm actually surprised they did like an opening for the first episode. Like they did an opening and a closing. And unless I'm mistaken, they normally save that for like the second episode. So whatever. Both the ending and the opening were really done well. I enjoyed those. I also enjoyed the music that they did in the actual episode itself. Like, they had a lot of like kind of like electronic stuff. They had piano. They did some like heavy metal towards the end that I was really digging. So the music itself, I really liked. Tokyo Ghoul has like a really good track record when it comes to music. So for the most part, they did that extremely well. The artwork, a few people were kind of critical of it when they first showed it. I wasn't too bothered by it, and I have to say they did a really good job with the animation and the artwork in general for the episode. Big ups to them on that. The voice acting, I forgot what his name was, but the guy who voiced Ken Kaneki in the first 2 seasons, because I watched a dub, so I'm gonna put that out right there. But the dubbed voice actor for Ken Kaneki returns. Thank God, because I was really worried that they were gonna have someone else come in because they're like, oh, it's a different character. We're gonna have a different voice actor. No, don't do that. Thank God they didn't do that, because that's really important right there, that they actually got him back without giving away too much stuff. They needed to have him back. So I like that they got him. Like another returning voice actress is Mr. Mato's daughter. So they got her back. I'm really glad about that. And the voice actors in general, I feel like did a really good job in this episode. The only complaint I have is what they ended up calling Serpent. I don't know if that's his name in the manga, because in the anime they called him something completely different, but I remember him being called Serpent because he wears like a snake mask, because all the ghouls have like their own masks so that they can hide their identity. He has a snake mask, so he's called Serpent in the manga. In the anime, I don't know if they said in the manga, but in the anime they called him something that starts with an O. So I don't know. I don't know if that's in the manga or not. I don't remember, but that kind of irked me. That it's like, he's Serpent. Why'd you do that? But that's just a small critique. I like the way they ended the episode with I don't know if I can do it, but with the whole there we go, a little bit. The whole finger crack where the famous Ken Kaneki finger crack, that was a great way to end it. They also showed what's coming up next. So overall, I thought they did a really good job with episode 1. I feel like this season is going to end up going through the auction arc, which is something I just finished reading. So that's perfect timing for me. So if they do that, I'm hoping. Now this is where I get hopeful here. I'm hoping that they don't just end Tokyo Ghoul with this season. Okay, I'm hoping, because first of all, if they do, that's like a fucking middle finger right there. I'm hoping that they do Tokyo Ghoul Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, because like I said in the beginning, there's like 166 chapters of this right now. You cannot do all of this in 12 episodes. So I could see them doing like 24. Shit, I'm bad with math. Hold on. Let's see. What's all right, 34. All right, so 12, 24, 36. I'd say that's probably a good way to end it. But you cannot just do one season. You got to do this in volumes, in my opinion, because if I heard correctly, Tokyo Ghoul is like the end of the Tokyo Ghoul series. You got to do this justice, especially after what you guys did with Route A. I will never forgive y'all for that abomination. Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bash Route A, but it's just... Okay, so I'm going to just break this down before I go on a tangent. What I mean by the fact that they messed up with Route A. The events that happened in Route A, so Tokyo Ghoul Season 2, is not canon. Like, there was some stuff that happened in the manga, but the way they happened is completely different than how they did in the anime. And there is one huge event that I hope they kind of maybe mention in this anime that they completely did not do in Route A. And that event, the fact they did not do that, and it's huge for Route A, or for Tokyo Ghoul Re, the fact they did not do this still pisses me off to this day. So I'm hoping they kind of mention that in like a flashback or something, because it's necessary to the story. So yeah, Route A is non-canon when it comes to the manga. That's the thing that pisses me off the most, and that's probably why we had that shitty static opening. But good God, man, I hope that they redeem themselves with this. I'm hoping. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else to say about this. I think I got most of my points across. I liked how they kind of established each character's kind of traits, their quirks, or whatever. Quirks, goddamn. Now I guess they're in My Hero Academia. Speaking of which, that starts on Saturday, so I'm hyped about that too. Man, this is gonna be a good ass week, man. I'm telling y'all, this week's gonna be so good. So, yeah, I honestly don't really have much else to say. I told you I was gonna keep this short. So, if you guys have any thoughts or critiques that you guys want to say, tell me down in the comments below. Trust me, I'll be there, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get in a fight with someone over stubbed and dubbed. I guarantee you that's gonna be one of the topics I have to discuss. So with that being said, y'all, rock out and scream, cuckoo, bye bye.